Okay. Sid, what year were you in the Navy?
I went in the Navy October 42,
And when did you get out?
January 46. I was stateside for over 2.5 years. So then I finally wound up in Okinawa.
And what'd you do in Okinawa?
I did photography work.
Okay. And what rank were you when you got out?
Petty officer, second class.
So Sid, when you got to Okinawa, at that point, did you know that the war was almost over?
I know. The war was really on in the Pacific. I had no idea. And then August it ended.
So did you ever feel like you were in danger when you were in Japan, or were you away from the front lines?
On Okinawa, we had one guy, when we got there, one guy got shot by a sniper. And right away he was sent stateside. And we were pretty lucky where we were.
When the Marines took Okinawa, how long did the Marines take Okinawa before you got there?
I have no idea.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. And then, do you remember the day they dropped the atomic bomb?
Yeah, when they dropped the bomb, we didn't know what it was. It came on the radio. We didn't know what it was, And then before we knew it, the war was over.
Did you?
And then in that year, 45, in late November, a buddy and I, a Jewish guy, he was a medic, and we went to Japan. We went down to the airfield, and we got on a plane, and we at the airfield in Okinawa, and about 10 hours later, we were in Japan. And the pilot, he flew over the snow-capped mountain.
Mount Fuji?
Fujiyama.
Yep.
We saw the snow-capped mountain. And we were there about 4 or 5 days. And while we were there, we saw a dump truck, an army dump truck, with a load of rifles, Japanese rifles. So we stopped the guy, and we picked up 4 Japanese rifles, and we brought them back to Okinawa. I kept one, and the medic with me, he got one, and we gave 2 to 2 Jewish guys, we in our outfit. So we got rid of the other 2 rifles. I brought the rifle. It's in my closet in Winthrop.
So were you in Tokyo when you were in Japan?
What?
Where in Japan were you?
We stayed in Tokyo.
Was the city
Right near
city
Tokyo
bombed out? Was the city pretty much destroyed? Was Tokyo pretty bombed out?
The department store, there was a department store there. The top buildings were closed, were dismantled, but the first 2 floors were okay. They were doing business there. That was the only time in my life I ever got shaved by a barber. I went into a Japanese barber shop, and I don't know, it was 15 cents. I got a shave. I was there in Tokyo. Then we took the train to, it was like,
Osaka?
Train. We were in Yokohama.
Oh.
In Yokohama, there was a Ford plant. We saw the signal, Ford. It wasn't bombed. And that was it.